Greetings across the earth. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. I'm on the non-indigenous maroons collecting indigenous people's money. Why do I say that? Well, look at first instance. The continent of America was invaded in 1492 by Spaniards, and the Spaniards were a diverse European population primarily of Iberian, Roman, and Germanic descent, with significant North African and Jewish influence. From centuries of rule and migration, the population include native Iberians, descendants of Roman settlers, and subsequent Germanic groups, alongside a large population of conversos, Jewish converts to Christianity, and Moriscos, Muslim converts to Christianity, who were also sometimes referred to as Spaniards. So Spaniard is a diverse, mixed populated group of people who populate this location. Now, we said them a Eurasian car before them break away and in a different countries. It was Eurasia, and then them separate themselves. We have Asian, Europe, and all these about 90 different countries. Yeah, our premise is that the Maroons here, Jamaican Maroons, are indigenous to Eurasia. Yeah, probably North Africa, probably Turkey, probably any one of those countries over there. So how can they be indigenous in this location? That is because we never have nobody will present a claim such as ours, as West Indian, non-African descent. The Maroons claim African descent, and as such, they can only be indigenous to Africa or wherever they derive from, whatever their point of origin in Eurasia. Now, Eurasia is a supercontinent formed by the landmass of Europe and Asia, and is the largest continental area on Earth. Geographically, it is a single continent. It is a single continent. But historically and culturally, it is divided by a boundaries that generally follow the Ural Mountain, Ural River, Caspian Sea, Caucasus Mountain, Black Sea, and the Turkish Straits. It spans from Portugal in the west to Japan in the east, and is home for over 5 billion people and 90 countries. So that's Eurasia. I said that for this. A mixture of these people come to this location. When they came to this location, I and my ancestors and I people here, at that time, we had us, whatever variation of, say, Indian would be. Now, you'd have groups like Yen Kun Kun Pikibo out of Portland, Parati, in a St. Elizabeth, that's on, I would assume, sir, when it's only a little small patch, them get that locate that name. Usually are more than that, and as time go by, it's just a few ancient ones that will hold on to for them little section. Until now with hurricane, I think I'm gonna try displace those people. And after a while, you're not gonna hear about parity. You probably won't hear about a lot of these little township or villages. You're gonna hear about smart cities, yeah, with computer people, with computer chip inside of them. Eventually, that's where it go. And then you're going to have the next side where you have people like I, sovereign people who choose to be free, where won't be subjected to that kind of nonsense, put it that way. Anyway, we share some information earlier on because I probably use the foreign people, demonic music. I like the music, but through the demonic people I'm government, they put a block on the thing. So I know that that's sweet. Our little local coons, these maroons, these morons. So boy, I give them a fire burn or I bring clarification to say them I deceive the United Nations. And them now just deceive the United Nations. Them are deceive the very people who are supposed to be collecting all of them money there, where these imposters are collect by deceptive means. Now, I can say all of this now, through over there, until we organize ourselves and structure a situation where we can engage these people on the international level, in the international court, and present our evidence to validate whatever claim we have made as sovereign, as West Indian heritage, West Indian heritage, and make these maroons do the same. Let them verify and validate the fact that they can be indigenous when their point of origin is some other foreign location. If I not bring the claim now, if I not express this kind of information, all I will ever still think that the maroon are some kind of hero. The very same treacherous maroons will sell out our people, the West Indian, and work hand in hand with the British colonizers, because them are the same ones who come here with the Spanish. So them just work with them the next, it's a branch or fraction of themselves, European. So when the Spanish live, these people just take, the place of us and say, boy, British, we are maroons, and yeah, the rest of them are slaves. So the maroons work on behalf of the British colonizers and capture our ancestors. The history speak that clearly, the history said that, and that's my word. Don't ever take my word for it, because my word a joke if you're not going to validate the information. Just look at the so-called history of the maroons and this location. Look at the people and where the British conquer and execute. And look if them could only do that with the aid of the maroons. Just look. And when you check history, them are going to say there's two, fractions of maroon. You know what I mean? One will work with the British and one will work against them. But we're not going to know who is who. And if your ancestor are West Indies, where the original in the Americas, in other words, when we say we are West Indian, it's just we say we are American without a take on that claim, put it that way. Because the West Indian location is in the America, North America to be specific. Most of our people now look at, what it is, and just wait for somebody to tell them, say, them are maroon, them are Moors, and them, come from Morocco, and this location is not America, it's a Mexican or some nonsense like that. And all you have to ask, validate it. Let's validate it. They can't, they won't, they will not. However, we can talk this way, plant seed and bring information, and as we go along, we use documentation to bring honorable clarification. That's all it is. That's all it is. People will say, boy, we should unite, but we never can unite with the treacherous maroons. That never work. Because the maroons only pretend like they're against the colonists, the colonizers. But in fact, they are the police, the enforcers for the colonizers. Them are the ones who inform on the ones that like I. It's only true, I have nothing secret. Already they're right here in the public I express my sovereignty. So if it was secret, when we have a secret group I do this thing quietly, Babylon would have all the information, because this is how the maroons work. Listen to me now. years ago, when we have open platform and open group chat and thing, a lot of Maroons come amongst me. A lot of them come learn. A lot of them move on. So when you hear me fire burn the Maroon and I like, I'm nothing new. And I always have an open platform, give any one of these Maroons an opportunity to come express themselves. They will not, they can't. Why? Because they not have no truth. When you see L.A. Lewis and that guy Chief Curry there, express themselves like them are any kind of indigenous anything at all, just check them background first. You understand? And then you check them ancestral lineage. And then you can ask them a basic question, you know. What is your foundation? Can you validate this thing? What is a Maroon? Is a Maroon a nationality? Is a Maroon a consanguine? Is a Maroon a hereditament? Is it hereditary? No. It's just a religious designation to express the fact that when you unite yourself religiously as Arabs, Muslim, Islam. That's all I deal with. When you say Korea Van in Fez, L.A. Lewis had a Fez. L.A. Lewis have a Moorish name. If you ever tell you the Moorish name, or not, it will confirm it. L.A. Lewis will tell you. These guys are Moors. And when them up on the island, they become maroon. They're one and the same. That's why I call them Moorish Maroons. Their point of origin is Eurasia. They are the Spaniards who invaded with Columbus. They are a diverse European population. You have the Japanese, when you see them with the stringy hair, are the Japanese and the Chinese and the Asian, that's them. And them say, oh, we're Indian. Indian, weird. What's the point of origin? Not the Americans. There is no way you can migrate from some Asian location and come to this location 100 million years ago. And then you're going to claim this location and say you're the first. No, when you come here 100 million years ago, I and our ancestors were here. Our ancestors is he, are those that taught you ones. This is why when I saw now doing thing, it's not hard for me to look and can resonate with more side because it originates from I and our ancestors. And that are the truth can't express out here when you colonize. Can't express this truth when you have African descent. And this is where the Jamaica Supreme Court promote. No different from the United States of America Supreme Court. That's what they promote. They promote the doctrine of discovery, where that principle said a foreign man come here and discover my land with me here, and them have foreign claim. I rebut those nonsense. And if we don't rebut it, then it will stand as true. All it take a cognition. Once you become cognate, once you become cognitious of the truth, then you're gonna have to express it. You're not gonna say, boy, you don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's like you're gonna know the right, hey, this is the right way, this is the right path, this is the right thing to do, and you choose for the wrong. Now, if you don't know the right, period, you don't even know the right from the wrong, you don't know, you're just clueless, you're just low IQ, then that is excusable. That's all I can say. Because if you never know, you don't know. But there's no way for you to know what is right, what is true, what is proper, and you ignore it and do the wrong. And then when you live in a torment, suffering that consequence, then you complain. That's when you have a complaint. And probably if you come across a man like me, all I would do is put a mirror in front of you. And that will make you weep and mourn. So you can say, you are the cause of your state of condition, always. by your very own decisions most of the time. Most of the time. Yeah, man, outside an incidental situation or accidental situation or situation where they would have say a divine thing that, but usually we make some decision where because we don't have enough knowledge, we make error. And when we make error, we really have to suffer the consequences and learn from those errors and become better. Yeah, man. Them things they are basic logic. Basic logic. Yeah, man. But again, I want to talk like these maroon guys and make them hear what them they have to come talk to me on my platform. Let them express themselves on their own platform and validate the fact that, you know, them being a maroon give them special privilege as what? As what? As an African, as a Eurasian, as an invading colonist, as what? Why them I get all these privileges? Ask the question. Anyway, because I'm just block out this thing, made have to come back forward and, you know, try to express some more of the information what we are sharing for bring clarity. We are the West Indian. West Indian has signed no treaty. The West Indians are cognizant of the fact that them represent the land, them is an extension of the land. So them now can sign no contract giving no foreign man any kind of jurisdiction over the land. The moment we do that, that's when the enslavement begins. Yeah, man. We represent the land. That's why your birth certificate is housed in the ear where them keep all these land title and deeds and all these things. You yourself represent that land. This is why, under no circumstance, the foreign invaders can present absolutely no treaty with a West Indian. They might have treaty with the colonized mainland Asian Indians. And when them do them other little nigger in the mix to make it look that way, or usually niggers in the mix are the real Indian and them sell out. Usually it can work that way too. But all of these people's point of origin is not this location. This is my premise. This is what I said. And when them come to my location, I was here. So I am that sovereign. And if you don't want to use the term indigenous, I am that indigenous one. I am autochthon. Yeah, man. You want to use aboriginal? We are that too. So that's the clarity for our basic people, truly. And watch me now. They of them can choose to be a maroon. They of them can choose to be a Jamaican citizen. They of them can choose to be a Martian. They of them can choose to be sovereign. It's a free will exercise once you have the knowledge. That's all it is. I man definitely not impose nothing because I not too like the crowd. I don't want a gang to lead. I don't want a group of ones to walk up and down. I don't want nothing like that. That's enslavement, truly. Now, how me live free when I just go out there and jump on bicycle or make a ride or jump in a cab or organize a ride? That's freedom for me. Really. Yeah, man. When you have group and them push you up as your leader, you end up become liable for all its members. And some of these members, you know, would probably want to do their own thing according to their own situation. Now that responsibility now or liability now might end up fall on me. Why? Because of my association. So this is why I have to protect my energy, protect my integrity, and guard my social activity and my association. Yeah, man, I don't want no problem. So I stay transparent. And if I conduct any business, if I got transparent where if it needs to be scrutinized, then the documentation not going to be there as evidence. That's some work. Some me approach things, Rasta. And I want it. That's why it may look like we don't have interest in the material aspect of things. And I said, we not go on with proper vehicle and with proper this and with proper that. That won't be the case. So we say we're not going to sell out fee. You understand? Yeah, we're not going to achieve these things and look upon the rest of people as suffer and then we purport myself like, hey, I'm king. I can just give away some little money as if you giving away $1,000 or even $1 million. You know what I mean? To 10 million people. Where is the value in that? There is none. That's why I'm not impressed. That's why I'm going so. Yeah, man. And that's why I love truth. Yeah, because when I move with truth, my work easy. Yeah, I not fear defend truth or I protect truth. No, I just present truth. And the ones that wanna like it, at them we attack me, so I not have a problem of protect myself, defend myself, and preserve my existence. I have them inherent right there. That's why when all a man like me have to preserve myself and blow some boy head off, brawling, a precedent we go set boy up. And you have other ones like me take it up, brawling. And know so when we laugh, we don't interfere with the liberty. Yeah man, when we're accurate and proper, you know, come approach you with your bad behavior. Yeah man. So it's all about the knowledge we keep. Yeah man, and if we're serious about it, then we're gonna live that way. Yeah man. We're gonna live that way. We're gonna live for naturally. And once you take on this part, yeah, you're gonna naturally get bright because you're gonna have to really apply yourself, so you're gonna improve. And you're gonna do it effortless. You're not gonna have to fight. Yeah man, information gonna flow in and out of your life. Not at all. What you're gonna have to do is catch it enough to gain the clarity. Yeah man, remove the contradiction so you can ascertain the clarity, the comprehension. Excuse me. And that is it. And that is it, man. So again, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna put a block on that this thing. Like how I'm gonna play the foreign music. Andrea Day, you're nice singer, your music nice, but the industry, the money, and them demon that know me well, so any chance them get them say no sir, shut him down. Yeah man, when I give no authority to use our things. So I won't be using phone well. Every time when I forget, I know no try to strike me out. But true, it's neither here nor there for a man like we. Yeah, we're unstoppable. And now we can't stop the truth. We're already set in the earth. Yeah, man. It's just that it's only a few, a minute people that take it on and move with it. And the rest, I going to follow Andrew wholeness to hell. And them are going to do it willingly, them are going to do it voluntarily. Most of them are going to do it eagerly on them way to hell. Them are going to look upon me, I burn my spliff and I say, me, I go to hell. But anytime the God was supposed to forward, and come sit on my foot, and me and him apart, while me about this place, I'm going to go and get heartbreak. Mm-hmm. But I want for just tag any one of them out there. LA Lewis are, cause I know some of them are just figurehead, puppet them, clown. Behind these maroon leadership, you have some Spanish people with a lot of money. You have, well, put it this way, you have a lot of Eurasian people and company along with the UN. Yeah, because we're not exclude the UN. And them promote these nonsense. That's why we're in this state of condition. And you see the leadership, like these other fellas, them can operate as if them special. But a man like me will run them and fireburn them. Them pussy that can't lead me. None of them are duns. Yeah, man. When me can rate L.A. Lewis as a ghetto youth are doing things, I know nothing about Chief Curry, my college boy. I come out of the university and I work with the people I'm in a parliament. So that's when him get the indigenous information from we. Yeah, man. The Dark Man X platform with them youth, they were enough when them are run around and I give the information that way. I'm just enough think them know. I want to impress people like them bright. But the same thing them do with the Bible. They want to impress these colonizers and give away the writing. That's when the Babylonians then take the Bible and rearrange the Bible. Add what they want, or take away what they want to take away and all of these nonsense. So when you read the Bible, you have to read it with other instruments to get clarity. Because if you read it just ordinarily, then you're going to just understand it like a slave, ordinarily. You're going to miss all the esoteric and allegorical meaning, whether you're going to totally miss that. And any little pedophile pastor will get talk and you bow down to them. No different than now any little pedophile politicians can go and talk and bow down to them. All of them think they are free will exercise. All of those things people are chosen to do voluntarily. No one ever gone to your head. And you can't say, you never know. And you can't say, on a low IQ and dance. There is no excuse. All I know have smartphone. Nobody now move with banger no more. And that's the truth. Now, through a fireburn and talk the truth about the UN where I work with India and we sell out the people and I get United Nations check and I go on like them special about them indigenous. But it's always a handful of people and them group I get a little stipend and majority of the people them a suffer. Majority of the people them enslaved unknowingly. But these people in the United Nations group claiming indigenous when they are not. How can you be? How? If your history and your story are show we say you migrate from some foreign location, then you're indigenous to those locations over there. Really? So the Moors are imposter, them are defraud the United Nations, but the United Nations don't mind because them create them. The Moors, the Maroons are United Nations created organizations. And this is not Morocco. And we are not Islamic. And when them invade, with them impose Christianity upon we, all of we have to go to church, all of we have to baptize, all of we have to read the Bible, all of we have to do all of these things. So them say we're a Christian country, but I beg to differ. Because before this Christianity, the Hebrew did a reign. Yeah, man. And when it's truly spiritual, where you deal with the eye within the eye, you know, like how the Buddhist practice then is a whole other level. Now we have to talk about improving yourself, improving the inner one, and you know what I mean? It's a whole next level. And this predate the Buddhism predate the Christianity anyway. So there's a lot of information out there. And ones that align with such information according to them energy, according to them spirit. Easy. So check the spirit. I make no man tell you nothing. Check the spirit. Check the spirit. And that's everything that the spirit not lie. Truly. That's why I'm not miss. Yeah man, that's why I'm on so precise. I'm on state because the spirit not lie. And we are spiritual. Just as how we are physical. So we are multi-dimensional. Really. This is why the ones I'm after raise that and frequency. Anyway, as we go along, we're going to chant this way, and later we'll probably bring some historical documentation and information for decimate that oppressive, colonizing United Nations proxies, these organizations where is a buffer for make the original people not get access to their hereditament, to their inheritance, and to their birthright. When I want a maroon not talk about them I represent we, which Chief Curry? Chief Curry representing mother, Chief Curry representing father, Chief Curry representing children, Chief Curry representing wife, and pussy. If you're gay boy, got hey boy, you're not coming front with your image looking tough, but you're a sissy. And watch me now, people, don't get it twisted, you know. Don't get it twisted. Don't feel like woman a sissy and him gay, that means him is a guy where you can't go beat up. No. Alright. Example. Check the Navy SEALs. In a Navy SEAL, a lot of these guys are real body, really. But it's all them tough. That's why you're not playing a pushy game. You give them warhead and greet them. Yeah, man, rapid burst, I greet the pussy them. Brawling, not chatting, I'm not fronting. Take it. Yeah, man, because we are going to assume and presume that this is how we now come. So, when we not step regular, we're going to always move irregular. Yeah, man. And call that guerrilla warfare. So, me hear them say war out there. Yeah, man. Me hear them say war out there. So, I kind of wait for see war go on. Cause I make sure I come out in a orangish color today. And I really have on a green, you know. Mm-hmm. So, if them say war, I'm going to see how it go. So, we're neutral, we're non-combative, we're non-belligerent, we're truly non-adverse. But you're not going to bully with because that is our capacity, sovereignty. We're not going to allow you to bully. And we're not going to allow you to trick with these sodomite maroons, these treacherous leadership. Not the common people. The common people clueless, like most others. Just to learn these kind of truths. But all the common maroon for ask themselves, if you now walk around every day with 250,000 Jamaican dollar in your pocket as a maroon, them a trick you. And I say every day you can walk around with that. Because them pussy you can get 100 holiness so much billions. And not get none. Then how now put up these guys as leader? I better wanna come talk to me and say, sovereign man, we want to know you and we want you to advocate on our behalf. And when you retain me to advocate for me, then I go work in a full interest. I'm not an attorney at law, nor a bar member. You understand? I may be attorney, in fact. But I man can't hear the item. I will change up some things. But the item have to choose. I can't come solicit. The item have to link I and say, King. I want to say King, I know say alright. But if one say chief and the chief give, you know say, hey, you know say I be a blood clot man, then guy that walk with. You take me, when you not gonna see me step, when you not gonna see me have my security team are two beautiful, tough woman around me. I'm a warrior them step beyond that. But me I walk up and down with a bag of buckle. Me not work that way there. Yeah man, I want 2 or 3 woman as my security. With the warriors them, but woman them are them the right up on me. Cause you know woman when them are deal with everything, you know. Then jealous, them see everything, them and it's nothing. When a man get distracted real quick, the woman now miss nothing. So a woman more around my security team. What kind of bag of man like that? Me a batty boy. You mad? I brush up, and I push up. Pussy, I'm not trying me that way. My head I go fly, and if I'm not too close, boy, I go die. Not trying me like that. What kind of pushy? You mad? Don't not get so close to me like me, I look friend. I'm mad. None of that. None of that. Yeah, man. Man, a king in our earth. We don't work like that. And now, so we are going like we are, you know, we are, no. We just have to when I get involved on them level. Yeah, man, if you say a war, we now come meet and greet and push it. We have to say war red pussy, rapid burst, boy, make we say, we want to make out that, and say, not we. We just have to preserve our existence. How we going to lose? How you going to blame we when you attack we? When you declare war against we? When we're sovereign in our capacity, you must murder in your house we are come. You think we are play that talking game there? Wanna hear me talk, I'm not that much serious. So me a comedian and my joke them concrete and stay stiff hard. But you can't declare war and think again. You understand? Yeah man. You have some gorilla coming down the house and asking if it's serious, you know? Yeah man. Anyway, you know me a comedian. You know, we have step out there, maintain, you know, the consistency, give our little joke, our little comedy, with a little bit of information as education, and a lot more clarity. That's all it is. Hear it now, listen carefully. The Maroons are indigenous to Eurasia. That's their point of origin. Buzra, as an intelligent Maroon, express it clearly. Now, these Maroons where you see, like L.A. Lewis and the rest, are dunce them. Them I can't read and write properly. Them just call words. Them are just straight dunce. And watch me now, tag them and play my tape for them and make them look for me. Because them not gonna know me. Them are gonna tell me them not know me. But I tell them say, I'm a dunce, I'm an imposter, and I'm a criminal. Because I'm misrepresent the West Indian. And I deceive not just the United Nations, when I deceive the common people. I call them place Maroon Town and all these things. Unknown to them, say, if you never see the judgment for them to phone ancestors, you wouldn't play that game. But a lot of you have the bloodline, sell out bloodline there. A lot of you like the Corridon and the LA there, you have the bloodline there. So all I'm gonna have to do is give you a little 5,000, 10,000 package. I wanna pack up on a mother, on a father, on a sister, on a brother, and sell them to the colonizer. And like one member of the family, like Chief Curry, rich, L.A. Lewis, rich, and L.A. Lewis brother, I live on street side. L.A. Lewis sister, I borrow money for pay her rent, but L.A. Lewis rich. L.A. Lewis speak to them. How them say, him the on line, I collect free lunch, but him I give her money. So I don't know that word. Chief Curry, I don't know if he married. Me hear them say him now have no woman. A beer man me see around Chief Curry. I don't know that word neither. But I guess Jamaica accept everything now, so I can't really talk. I just have to firebomb them. And say me and them are a friend. I don't know them. I know them are liars. Like the politician are liars. Maroon, all Maroon leadership are liars. Respect to the common people, we are call themselves Maroon, I know Uno no know no better. So my fire honor for Uno. Uno is like me. So I'm tell them my people come out of St. Elizabeth. And we don't know no Chief Curry. You understand? Yeah man, and we have a Dallas Castle in our history. Chief Curry now have nothing that more than what the United Nations give them because them a rainbow supporter. But like most people now, especially some of them TikTokers, you see them say them bad and them look bad, them dress bad, and you know, go on with themselves like them are bad people. I same thing with Chief Curry. Image. Him have a big machete on him waist, and him will have a big old rifle where probably can't shoot over him back. And him probably go up on range and take some little proper training. But you see, anytime this thing broke close jokers out there, it's just a pity me an old man, I never forget active. You understand? I too old, but I would have loved to can take on somehow. When I just appear in our place and deal with our way and move away again. And you have to wonder if I really need. And then I just appear again and just deal with them like that. right across the island, every location one of there, the parish man that's coming in. And when we step in, we are dealing with a personal. We now no drive by and no, we are walling them. Yeah, man. We are disarm on them. On tough. That's why we're find it intriguing. We know we are come up against the toughest, the baddest. And so we know that it will excite before we step. And when we step and hold them, we're going to fix it up, man, and put it in a Ziploc bag on display. Brawling. Brawling. On a act out there, on a pretend. And me and the comedian, and I hear my joke them out serious. Yeah, man. All when I don't want to laugh, when I can't laugh. Yeah, man. But me a still comedian. Yeah, man. And me a entertain the item at this moment. So if me for going to court, me have what is known as plausible deniability. Remember, you know, I can't convict, I can't talk anything at all. Remember, me an entertainer. Remember, me a comedian. I can't say anything at all. Only me can do that. The rest of them want to try these things and I get lost. So a man like me, nobody don't want me inside of them court. There is no judge on earth that wants to see me inside of them court unless I am at fault. Them are going to look upon the case and say, let me see, them have witness. Let me see all the witnesses. I'm sure. I saw them are going to deal with my thing. Yeah, man. Them are going to be like Paula Lewin. I say, hey, I have a career. I don't interested in that thing. I'm not getting involved in that. And that lady was smart, as I would have ended her career before she did decide to retire. Easily. When them get too rough with me, I just get them personal and bring up them personal. If them gay, I gotta bring it up. And them I gotta ask how me know. Yeah, man. If them are criminal, I gotta bring up them business criminality. And them I gotta ask how me know. Once them get personal with me. Yeah, man. Anyway. Give thanks for the time, give thanks for the moment. Pass through again, as usual. Give thanks out there. Salute to the warriors them out there. Yeah, man. Sir Walters, Anna out there. Joel Jaguar, Anna out there. Yeah, man. Dynasty, Anna out there. Nantucket, to the people them around there. Yeah, man. Big Chief, I said salute out there. Yeah, man. Texas. You also know some people in some place like Milwaukee. Warrior used to send a strength from Milwaukee. Yeah, man. Everybody get bright now and move on to bigger and better things, you know. But me I look over there, I'm still not seeing free people over there. Everybody enslaved for the big nasty Congress with the foreign people and is still active in that location. And them have a guy named Donald Trump as CEO over the slave corporation. So I don't know how they move on in them slavery. I give thanks when I man can move on in my sovereignty. Bold and brave out here. Yeah, man. Proper. Yeah, man. Correct. Yeah, man. And true we're upon the correct side of the issue, the lawful side, then we're accurate. We're not for worry. Let them demonstrate what them are deal with. Let them validate whatever it is. That's it. We don't have no problem. Man. Anyway, salute out there. Salute. Sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Global. Honor out there. Sir Corey. Honor out there. Yeah, man. Boy, that's why I made have to slow it down. Cause too much ones. Too much ones. Too much energy. Sometimes it get too loud in my head. Literally, but they had them to know that. It's like me, I hear everybody at the same time. And me have to, you know? Yeah, man. The group chat thing did hectic, yeah, people. You'd have too much agents in a hey, yo, You learn so much. That's why I'm saying experience really teach that wisdom and make you wise as fuck. Yeah, man, once you have that experience, it really teaches you. Because you see the patterns. You understand? I want to have to actually come say nothing at all. You can just show them the pattern. And then just hold on them head and sometimes them don't want them just shut down. They're not gonna talk to you anymore. Literally shut down. They're done with you. Why? Because you put a mirror in front of them. Literally. Because people are wrong for say, hey, the sovereign man, I don't like him because them are wrong for do that to me, you know. But you see when I put a mirror in front of them, it fuck them up. But I said, and this year I do, my lord, my lady, my king, my queen, and this year I do, man. And that alone is, hey, more time people just shut down. When them look and see, say, then king man, really, I said, really, I deal with a king man. Then king man, you really sit down and make me a deal with you, sir. And you just easy, sir. Yeah, man, it matched them up, man. Then nobody want to talk to me again. Probably ashamed. Yeah, man, and cut me off, man. And if you ask, when do? I guarantee them can't say what I do. All of them. That's why it's sweet, so, you know. And we still leave room for ones, you know. And not all. But just leave room for the ones that will know them sincere and know that they have been deceived by others. Those ones can find room, but the deceivers can stay out there. Yeah, man. We don't have no interest, man. Anyway, we give thanks when we do a thing and move up and move on and you know, ascend. And we still, I give a little verbal trouble. We still are call out ones and we still are share information to bring clarity. And them are gonna always say we are troublemaker. Yeah. Them are gonna always say, you know, because, you know, we make them have a thing. Yeah. I'm gonna say it start provoking, so we provocative. Yeah. And then I warn the young children, say children can't listen to him in a time, we just pop off anytime. So them will deal with me. Yet, tell them to challenge my competence. No? Tell them to try it. Tell them to challenge the information as fallacy when I'm unpresented. Just tell them to try it. Tell them to refute it or rebut it word for word. Tell them to try it. That's it. And sometimes we'll learn, because I always want to learn. So I have a problem when people choose to challenge whatever information I bring. I'm humble enough to know, say, boy, if I need to learn because I in error, then I have a problem. In fact, I usually celebrate the ones where bring certain clarity and give them props, give them honor. Me and one way I take credit like I me invent that. No. What me do, I want to can demonstrate and say, I've done this. And I think I'm the first that done this. And I haven't seen anyone show anything like this. You understand? So, a suddenly is a man word. If I'm not credible, I'm not. And I'm credible because I can validate anything when I present. Like how me I say these guys are foreigners. Do the research and see it, bro. You can see the deception, you can see the fraud. Literally. Yeah, man, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to express it. It's just that because most are colonized, they're at a disadvantage by default. uh, Salute out there. Tell them something around for chanting, man. Yeah, man, I need now book and pencil, you know, with us chant. Anyway, may the Most High guide and protect the item in all the item endeavors and all the item, you know, wants, needs, desires. Yeah, man. Bliss the item perpetually. Salute, free people. Salute. Well, may I have a build? Well, I don't know. Listen, I'm an experiencer, serene energy where probably it has everything to do with the clarity. You know, when like you clean your house and the place feel light, other energy there, you know. And it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, man. It's like a warm blanket on a cold winter's night. It's a beautiful thing. Subtle, but beautiful. I hope the island can experience the very same, the sensation, truly. Complete gratitude out there, free people.